God, you guys got goosebumps.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, like Randy said.
Tonight's investigation, the Morris Performing Arts Center in South Bend, Indiana. Originally called the Palace Theater until the late 1950s. It was built in 1922 as a part of the Orpheum Theater chain. The theater cost $1 million to build and was constructed on a $100,000 piece of property. It was the most modern theater in the country. Even Al Capone himself used to come here. And I'm very thrilled to say we are the very first ever paranormal group to cover this location. And although some claim this theater isn't haunted, I hope what you're about to see will convince you otherwise.
Hey guys, my name is Mark. I'm with Midwest Parahistoric Society. I'm the chief researcher for the group. Just a brief overview of the history of this building, the Morris Performing Arts Center. Back in the late 1860s, 70s, before this was the Performing Arts Center, this location was once the A.W. Miller Board and Stables building. Within a few years later on, an architect from Chicago, J.S. Warner, came over to this area and looked at this land and thought that let's do like some type of a theater for people in the Midwest area to go and spend a couple hours, had some fun, and all kinds of good stuff there. He wanted a local person from the Midwest to feel like that they came from Europe. So what he thought he would do was get several European architecture into this building from the Italian Renaissance, Spanish Revival, and the Baroque area, just to feel like you're in a different area instead of you being in northern Indiana, and hence why it was called back then the Palace Theater. By 1922, the family of the Morris family purchased this theater, and now it was called the Morris Performing Arts Center. Some key-known artists that sang here was Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Marvin Gaye, James Brown, Hank Williams, Will Rogers, Stevie Wonder, Jerry Lee Lewis, and the Moody Blues. On June 4th of 1985, the Morris Performing Arts Center was certified by the National Park Service as a National Historic Site. One other thing that was really interesting that I was doing some research was legend has it that Al Capone used to stay at the LaSalle Hotel, which it's like a building or two away from the Morris. What he would do is his son used to go to Notre Dame. So when he visited his son, he would stay at the LaSalle, but he also frequently visited the Palace Theater. Now, knowing him, he didn't like being around people, so he had his people make a certain amount of tunnels, and there is actually a tunnel from LaSalle into Morris down in the basement. Earlier, Randy and I went inside a little tunnel area, crawled down there, and thought that was a tunnel, which it wasn't. But on the end of that area, there is a other hallway leading up to looks like an area that it could be just made for an adult, just walking back and forth. So that was pretty interesting seeing. A famous quote that Al Capone said about South Bend was to his people in Chicago: "Go to South Bend. They never solve murders there." Right behind me is what is considered a ghost light. to talk more about that, we're going to go down to Arizona to talk with Santee from Arizona Ghost Writers. He's going to talk to you about what the Ghost Light's all about.
The Ghost Light is a tradition in the theater. After the last show is over and the place goes dark, a single light on a stand is placed in the center of the stage and turned on. The tradition started to appease the spirits in the many haunted theaters on Broadway. Other superstitions claimed it's to scare away the ghosts. Yeah, ain't no solitary light bulb gonna keep a performing specter away, let me tell you. However, today, it's mainly to keep people from falling off the stage when all the other lights are off.
And the Grand Poobah.
This first scene took place within dressing room number 9, in which was one of the very original dressing rooms to the theater, directly to the right of the stage. This is where most of the hottest stars back in the day spent a lot of time in. I myself and Kyle decided to do a quick little spirit box session in the room, and this literally has to be the most hysterical session I've ever done. This spirit had quite the personality.
We gotta do something in here.
Give me some Phantom of the Opera shit.
Yeah. What was your favorite style of music?
What's your favorite style of music? Can you play with one of these this cat ball I have over here? All you gotta do is come up and touch it. It's not gonna hurt you or anything like that. You can even move it for us if you want. That was loud and clear, whatever that was. You know what we're doing here tonight?
Tell me somebody famous that has played here.
Who's played here before? If you're here, you've probably seen quite a bit of really cool famous people, I'm sure. It's really quiet.
Should we go to the basement? Oh, I heard.
Say basement?
Is that what it said? I thought I heard
basement.
yeah before that. The easiest way would just be to tap that ball that's down there. Really? Yeah, really. Just touch that ball down there.
The door's closed. Yeah, it is. Wow. Can you open it for us? You want to open the door? Open the door. That makes sense. It's like they can't come in because the door's closed? Is that what they're referring to? Maybe you want us to open the door? You want us to open the door for you to let you in?
Will you?
We'll be back.
Yeah. I'm gonna open the door for you.
Will you come in if he opens the door? Go ahead and open the door. And forget it!
No shit!
So this next scene took place down in the basement within the men's chorus dressing room. We were apparently tipped off by whatever spirit was communicating with us up in dressing room number 9, in which it told us they were apparently down here. This was by far the most craziest and responsive activity that I have had in a hot minute, and you'll see as to why. You guys rolling?
I'm rolling.
Alright. This is phase 1 of the Morris Performing Arts Center in South Bend, Indiana. We are down, would you consider this the basement?
Yes.
Okay, so we were down, I guess, in the basement at the men's dressing room, or dressing quarters, whatever you want to call it. And
Focus on this game.
so I'm going to set up some devices and you keep filming. So I'm going to have this music box set up right here. It's going to calibrate.
In case any of the ghosts want to take a shower.
Try that. I'm going to calibrate for a second.
See how the camera rolls?
Yeah, it is. So, if anyone wants to come, spirit or anything else wants to come next to this and just walk by, it will go off and we'll know that you're here. Very simple, but yet effective. We got some cat balls. Roll these around. So those things, same thing, kind of similar ordeal. If any spirits want to play with those and touch them, it will light up once it stops lighting up. So anything, if it does light up, it's somebody touching it, is what I'm saying. So, if there's any spirits in here that want to communicate tonight, my name is Tommy, and we're going to figure out who's in this theater, so go John.
I'm John. I'm the cameraman. I'm just hoping to see something, maybe hear you, maybe pick you up on my camera.
I'm Kyle. I'm the second. And I just want some evidence that you're real.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is Kyle from obscure state of Michigan, and yeah, it's Kyle. And he does filming stuff and podcasting stuff and outdoorsy stuff.
And I love the paranormal.
And he loves paranormal. So, the goal tonight is to try to catch some ghosts, I guess. So, as any spirits want to come forth and make themselves known down here, you can give us some sort of sign by touching these devices we got splayed out, these little cat balls, or the music box, or if you want to, you can make a tap, bang, or boom, or a knock, or a whisper, or a shout. Any of those kind of things to let us know that you're here tonight. You can give us something like this, or anything. Can you give us a sign? Also got this little recording device in case you didn't notice that already. You can come up to this device right here. You can say something into this and let you hear as well. Can you give us any sort of sign? Dude, look at that cat balls going off. Thank you very much. That's like moving, dude. That's literally just moved. I've never seen these go off since I've got them. Thank you very much.
There's no vent out there.
No, it's going off again. It's going off again. Holy shit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. You literally have to touch these things to make them go off.
And this is a cement floor. This floor ain't shaking. Like, there's nothing that's gonna shake this cement floor.
Wow.
Exactly.
This is spooky shit already, Jesus. Can you move move that, can you like roll it towards us or anything like that? Or if you want to make it go off again, that's fine. I'm gonna listen to this recording device now too. Feel free to keep touching that.
Do you want to go back and look?
Yeah. Feel free to touch that again. You don't have to feel afraid that I'm closer to it.
Filming stuff and podcasting stuff and outdoorsy stuff. And listener. So, the goal tonight is to try to catch some ghosts, I guess. So, is any spirits want to come forward and make themselves known down here? You know, give us some sort of sign by touching these devices we got splayed out, these little cat balls, or the music box. Or boom, or knock, or whisper, or a shout. Any of those kind of things to let us know that you're here tonight. You give us something like this, or just anything.
Yeah, it's not going off like
Right.
it must be
It's just
walking
stuck
in
my
there.
foot.
Yeah.
And you give
Yeah,
us a
literally
sign.
nothing.
That's got this little recording device in case you didn't notice that already. You come to this device right here, you can say something into this and know that you're here as well.
What the hell
What
was
the
that?
fuck was
What
that?
was that?
Holy shit! Dude, that just gave me goosebumps, dude. From hell, dude. What the hell?
Or knock, or whisper, or a shout. Any of those kind of things.
Dude.
Let us know that you're here tonight. You give us something like this.
It's like a girl. This is the men's quarter, right?
Yeah.
Anything.
I don't even know if that sounded like a shh.
That's got us on the recording device in case you didn't notice that already. You come to this device right here, you can say something into this and know that you're here as well.
What the fuck was that? Dude, that was crazy. What is that? That was like and then it was right around after the thing was going
It
on.
was right before.
Yes. Dude, right off the bat, dude. No one made that noise. Like,
No.
no one made that noise. That was loud. Like, we would hear that.
That's what I mean. You could hear like
Audibly, we would hear that.
when you compare it to your footsteps and something that audible, we wouldn't notice right away.
You're talking about not having activity lately. There's something for you. We got the cat ball and that right off the bat.
We got those
Holy
weird interactions
shit.
in that dressing room upstairs when we asked to come down to the
Yeah.
basement. It said basement.
Really?
It told us,
Yes.
yeah. And then
Said
I was
basement.
like, it was like said something about the door, like, oh, do you want? And it
Do
said,
you want me to open the door for you? And then it kind of said, it said open door or something.
Open the door, and it was like,
Anyways, I go to open the door, and it goes, never mind.
or no, it was like, yeah, or something. No, it said, what did it say? It was like, forget that.
Yeah, forget it.
Forget it.
It says, as soon as I open the door, I grab the door, forget it. I'm like, really?
So I don't know.
So that's why we came to the basement.
It's like they were down here with us when they were probably sitting here when me and Hugh were, in here before he got down here.
Fucking around with that light, trying to, make it dark.
They're like, what the hell are they doing in here? And then as soon as I put these toys out, they're like, oh, that's cool. And they're like playing with it, and then they're like, hey, and ran off.
Where was the one that you had over there?
It's right there. Yeah. Where's the sun?
It's got balls going off, dude.
Is it really?
Go fucking away.
Shut up.
Holy shit!
I shit you not.
Can you make that go off again? I'm gonna wait. Hang on. Dude, they like that cat ball.
Yeah, they do.
It's just going. Like, it's like keeps. Can you make that? Were you stopping when you came in here?
I mean, I was walking pretty light.
But you were over there, right?
Yeah, you want me to walk through and
Yeah. The one over there we proved though, like we said you stomped on the ground.
I just
It's going off again.
Hold on,
Wait, is it from me walking?
No, because I stepped over into your area.
Wait, no.
Let's both walk in
Well,
after it stops.
well, we need a camera in there.
Okay.
Film it.
You want me to film you walking in, or I'll stand?
Film it.
Okay, it's off now. It's off.
Okay.
Okay, come in here.
I'll give it one more second.
It's going off before he even walked in.
Yeah, before you even got to it.
He was standing still. It's going off again. It's clear that wasn't you. We were standing just like this.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's a wait. When it goes off, before you walk in here, stand over there, or just stand completely still.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's someone in here with us, dude, this is going like longer than it should be, which means something keeps touching it.
Keep touching it. Yeah.
It doesn't. It shouldn't keep going. Like it should be off already. Are you touching that? Like, dude, it's still going. Like, does
Turn
never.
the recorder on.
Hey, if you're standing right here with, it's still going off. Look at this. Like something keeps touching it. If there's something touching this, can you tell us if you're touching this right now? Can you say like yes?
Ooh, I just got massive goosebumps standing right here, dude. I'm not lying.
This thing hasn't. We're not moving, and this thing has not turned off. Not once. Who's touching this? Can you move it for us? Can you roll it towards me? Can you roll the ball, like move it? Oh my God. Holy shit. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Do you like that ball?
Oh my God.
No fucking way.
Can you move
Okay.
it? Can you move that ball?
I don't know. Do you have enough energy to move the ball for us? Or do you not?
Do you want to catch?
Okay.
It's
I'll wait
jump
till
right
it
in your
stops.
head.
If
Could you stop touching the ball?
that's what I was going to ask. Can you stop touching it for a second, please, for us? Just for a second. This is crazy. I've never had it. I've only had the cat balls for maybe like a couple weeks now, and I've used it at a couple investigations, but I've never had it go off, and nothing like this. Like, this is crazy. And we're not even moving at all. Stop.
You want to check that?
Yeah. Well, it's still going. Like, something keeps. Obviously, we like the cat ball. You want to try it again? If you're. Okay, we'll play again then. Very good. Jesus.
Put your hand down, like on the floor. See if it'll roll it to your hand.
Can you roll the ball to me in my hand? Here. Can you roll it to me? If you want to play with me, can you touch it again for me? This is insane, dude. I don't think I've had this much of an interaction with the device. Thank you so much. This is really fun. If you like us, can you make that go off again for us? Or could you roll it to me? Okay, thank you. That confirms that. This next clip is probably one of the most bizarre scenarios I've ever encountered in the paranormal field. If you have ever used a spirit box and or a SB7 specifically, you would know this has a temperature sensor in which detects cold or hot energies per se. Generally, when this goes off, it has a long, consistent, alarming sound effect that resonates. However, what you're about to watch is truly mind-blowing to myself, and you'll understand as to why. If you or anyone else has ever seen this happen before, please let me know down in the comments below. It's a temperature sensor, so if obviously there's something there,
Right.
But if it's there, you know, spirits usually have a cooler temperature, so it will light up to blue. John's seen this, it will go like and it will light up blue. If there's a hot temperature, it has a red light and it will go off.
Okay.
So obviously nothing's touching it right now. All right, I think what we should do, I think we got some. I've never heard it make that. No, sound like a music bot, like a music thing.
It did, dude.
It's not even hot down here either. Okay, maybe like it was hotter, but like this was off, going off. What the frick?
I've never heard of
I've never heard it. It sounded like music, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I had to do my first ever 2 paranormal devices I've ever gotten was the music box and then the SB7, and I've never heard it do that. I've heard this do weird things like malfunction and stuff, but nothing like that. Like malfunction as to like where I'll turn it on and it'll be like flipping through the channels, but no audio.
Wait, so I mean, this is a theater. I mean, this is where the men's chorus dressing room is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do they want to sing us a song? Do you want to sing or?
Oh my god, dude. I just got like goosebumps. Look at that. Can you keep playing us a song? Dude, I think something's like touching me. Like I feel like really cold right here. But it's weird because this is a temperature sensor and it's like
really hot.
Look how my goosebumps are. Like something just like I could feel like this cold spot on my arm.
Dude, that is a Native American type song.
This has never played a song ever. Like ever.
It's not supposed to.
Can you play another song? Please? That was really good. Oh, we haven't had this much activity in how many investigations like the damn lodge. Can you play us another song? That was really pretty.
Set it back down and pick it back up again like you were doing.
And notice how this entire time the cat ball hasn't been going
Not
on.
once.
Not once.
Do the music box again one more time, Sticky. Okay.
Do you want to make sure the cat ball's still like?
Oh, it works.
Okay.
All right. Now, what were you doing to that thing to make it, or you just picked it up?
I didn't.
Just been
It
picking
just
up.
did it. It just did it. I'm not touching a button.
That's fucking.
And it's never, ever, ever played music with the beeping. Ever. I don't think that's even possible. I'll have to look these up, but I've never heard where it plays music.
I would assume the sound would be how hot it is, right? If it goes really, really high pitched, then it's really, really
No,
hot.
it just makes one sound.
Yeah,
Just
it
one-
doesn't make...
It's you only ever heard it make one sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just
it
goes.
doesn't...
Or it goes.
It never.
But it doesn't go up. No, it doesn't go up. It doesn't go
Whoa.
down. It makes one tone.
All right.
Dude, you came to the right investigation, my guy, because this is some crazy stuff.
So this investigation tonight just proves a point to myself and to all the viewers who watch this. Just because a location isn't deemed haunted doesn't mean that the place detains paranormal activity. You may think to yourself, Tommy, you might have gotten a decent amount of activity within this location, but why wasn't the video longer? Well, as I said before in the past, I'm here to present the truest and most vital evidence in this field. And although we didn't capture an extravagant amount of activity throughout the entire night, what I have to show forth to you people was enough for me to claim this theater as being definitely haunted. This location exceeds an astounding amount of history, and with that being said, there wasn't a single doubt in my mind that it would have room for the paranormal. From the cat balls going off and subsequently responding to the questions, to the extremely clear EVP that was captured, as well as perhaps the most captivating sign of the supernatural with the SB7. This has to be one of the coolest investigations I've done up to date. And as always, I'm Tommy Tombstone, and this was my investigation of the Morse Performing Arts Center.